Hey Leo, what's up and welcome to your June reading. I hope that you're having an amazing day. We're going to be seeing what messages need to come through for you for the month of June. See what you need to look out for, overall what you can expect, get some insight, some guidance, overall see what the vibes are looking like for you. If this reading is helpful or insightful, let me know by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info's in the description box down below. So let's get into this, Leo. Let's see what your messages are in the month of June. We have the Mystic. There is a reason you have those dreams. Intuition, High Priestess, and Visionary with the Moon. Duality, Hidden Gem, and Secret Power. What if your strangeness is actually your brilliance? So, I'm picking up on an energy, or I'm picking up on a group of people where you have this dream. You have this dream, you have this want, you have this desire, you have this goal in mind. It is something that maybe others were judgmental about, or people maybe didn't accept or didn't support you, or didn't understand the vision, didn't get the vision, it just didn't make sense. No matter how you tried to paint the picture, no matter how you tried to explain to them your vision, your ideas, your goal, your desire, for some reason, it just didn't really fit with the mold or the expectations or society or what your mother, your father, wanted for you. It's just like there's this strangeness that you started to like look at it in more like a negative way or a pessimistic way for some time. But in June, it feels like there's this renewal where you're taking a look at what was once considered strange or different or unusual, and you're like, no, like this is my superpower, this is my gift, this is my talent, this is my passion, this is my dream, this is something that I hold a lot of value in, this is something that means something to me, I hold it close to my heart, or I'm passionate about this, or I feel so inspired, called towards this thing, this place, this person, this fill in the blank. And so in June, it feels like, you're really connected to that. And you're like, there's a reason I'm having these dreams. Like you might be actually having dreams about this thing. Holy shit, I'm hearing things upstairs. It's loud as fuck. Okay, but anyways, you're having these like dreams, and Spirit is saying to build on these dreams. Allow yourself to grow on these dreams, to build them. There's a hidden gem. Okay, so allow yourself to visualize, allow yourself to bring this to your reality. Don't hide from it, don't run from it, acknowledge it, see it. So it's like you're accessing your superpower, your hidden power, or something that you've kept private, or something you've kept a secret, or something that you felt ashamed of at one point. It says at the bottom, yin and yang, unity. My God, there's so many distractions. Unity, balanced energy, and manifestation. I am in divine flow and move in alignment. Love that for you. Okay, let's get some animal cards. Let's see how you're feeling, how you're doing during this month. The starfish was at the top of the deck. It just tried to flip itself out. This is a card that can represent your dreams and your hopes and your desires and your wish fulfillment. It can also talk about the insecurities that come with it, or the doubts, or you talking yourself out of something that makes you feel vulnerable or exposed in some sort of way. So I thought that was interesting. All right, show me clearly what's going on for Leo in the month of June 2024. Show me clearly, what can Leo expect? How are my Leos feeling? First of all, how is Leo feeling in June? Okay. How does Leo feel throughout the month of June? We have the bat. How does Leo feel in June? We also have the lizard. Okay. Yeah, see, I'm getting this energy where you're hiding, or like you're okay. Yeah, there's some things you gotta say, but you're not saying it. I've just got like a little tickle in my throat. My throat got cut out. So maybe you feel like you're being silenced. Unicorn also flipping out. There's a lot of deep introspection in the air. You also have double spirit energy coming out here with, what is this? The unicorn and then the phoenix. We also have the butterfly underneath that. This is a time of big change for you, Leo. This is a very big time for you when it comes to, your life path, your purpose, your destiny, your calling, your deep soul calling. This is a time that's being activated. There's some things. So how are you feeling in June with the bat? You're feeling, honestly, I think you're content throughout June. I'm getting this vibe where you're just kind of doing your own thing, kind of unbothered. The bat is an energy of kind of just like surrendering, releasing, letting go, not being attached. It's like a healthy attachment or healthy detachment, or like there could be some things being illuminated within you or realizations you could be having about certain things in your life that maybe need adjustments or some changes. But overall, the bat's an energy of just surrender, releasing, letting go, making peace, and embracing change, as well as being able to see in the darkness, being able to really figure your way through times and periods of uncertainty. And so with the lizard, this is a very creative energy. So the creative juices are flowing this month. You're feeling inspired. You're feeling like, damn, like all I want to do is like lock myself away and just get to work on my project and just do the things that I'm passionate about, the things that I can just get lost in and do all day, get lost. I've lost track of time, like, you know. So I feel like June is going to be a really positive month for creation, for starting new projects, finishing certain projects that maybe have been in the works for God knows how long. But yeah, so lizard, it's a very low key. I'm also hearing low maintenance. So, you know, I feel like June is a month where things are pretty seamless, at least so far. At least so far. The tarot might tell us otherwise, but so far it feels pretty seamless, pretty calm, pretty cool, very much connected to your intuition. There's something about the full moon in Capricorn. We have two cards bringing up the moon, the full moon. So there's something about the full moon in Capricorn. Fuck, when is that again? I think it's the 21st, right? It's on the solstice. There's something about the full moon in Capricorn that seems to be a big day or a big moment or events that are leading up to then or around then when we are maybe in Cancer season. There's something significant there. I'm not quite sure what. It's something that you've been already kind of thinking about. Look back at what was going on in Capricorn season. End of December through January of 2024, end of December last year, 2023. What maybe seeds did you plant back then? What intentions did you have? And where are you at now in comparison in your journey? What seeds have started to sprout? What's been coming to light? What have you realized? What have you learned since? There could be something there that might help you get an idea of what this full moon in Capricorn might be activating for you. It's like there's this full circle moment. Something's coming full circle. For some, there's this knowledge, there's this intuition that's being confirmed to be true. The Phoenix at the bottom of the deck does talk about clearing and releasing some things from your past, which, I mean, we kind of did talk about that with the bat. You know, let me pull you a Moonology card. Let me see why the moon is so important. Because you had the moon in this card too. Shit, right? Three times. Oh my god. And then what was at the bottom of this one? Yin and Yang. There's the sun and moon. So see there's either something about the new moon in why did I say Pisces? I was literally going to say Pisces. I'd cut myself off there for a second, but maybe Pisces is important. March might have been important. End of February. We have a full moon eclipse in Pisces happening later this year in September. End of a tough cycle approaches. So, oh shit, it's a full moon in Capricorn. What did I just say? The full moon in Capricorn on the 21st. You can't make this shit up. Okay, what about this full moon in Capricorn that's important for Leo? We have take time to breathe out, disseminating moon. A time to give rather than take. What did I mention? This is Virgo energy. Virgo season. We'll have our first eclipse in Pisces. So something about the events taking place in June could be connected over the next 3 months. Next 3 months are important for you. What do you need to release? Waning moon. What do you need to release? There's something here around this full moon in Capricorn. You're fully releasing. You're letting go. You and your loved ones are safe. What are you needing to release? Let me look into that for you. Time to give rather than take. You need to give to yourself instead of taking from things external from you to like fill the void, fill the validation, fill whatever distraction. It's like you're needing to give back to yourself, or even giving back to others, right? If you've been taking from others, if you've been asking for help, support from other people, this is a time to give back. This is a time to return the favor, okay? The end of a tough cycle approaches. Okay, what do you need to release here? And then we'll get more into the tarot. Let me just use this deck for a second. What is Leo need to release in June? What does Leo need to release? Show me clearly. What does Leo need to release? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. What do my Leos need to release in the month of June? What does Leo need to release? We have the Queen of Swords. So, like, this is where you need to set firm, strong boundaries. This is where you're having to be clear and cutting. Maybe a little bit cold, discerning, and not tolerate shit, okay? You need to draw the line. What does Leo need to release here? Four of Swords. Something that's good. That's something that has been stressing you out. You're needing to prioritize your peace, your wellness, your health, and your money. And your confidence, things that bring you joy. You're needing to protect that. So you're needing to release something that's been adding stress or chaos or conflict into your life. Because it's showing here, this Queen of Swords, she's not going to settle for some bullshit. She's not going to tolerate disruption. She's not going to tolerate disrespect, right? This is a very calm, peaceful, abundant energy, very successful energy. Someone who's okay being on their own, or someone who's okay with themselves and accepts themselves, loves themselves, right? So maybe this is about like certain self-love or self-care, or like learning to accept yourself. Maybe it's about releasing a mindset or some sort of pattern. We're going to be releasing control here with the Emperor at the bottom. Let me just pull one more, see if there's anything else. What does Leo need to release in the month of June? Wow, really? Okay. The Lovers could be a person or some sort of commitment, or you know, if you're caught in between two options, two choices, two possible paths, you need to make up your mind. You can't choose both. You got to choose one. All right. But this could be talking about some sort of divine partnership or union. Okay, so we have the Tower, Seven of Pentacles, and the Moon. There's there's a Tower moment, but it's expected, or it's like based off the actions that you'll be taking. Something that you're releasing creates this huge shift, creates this huge like a sharp turn, okay? But I think that, again, the moon, it's around the full moon in Capricorn. Could be around the new moon for some. It could literally be like next week, that's like the nearest. But for I think the majority of you, it's around this full moon in Capricorn, where there's going to be something that you've been contemplating, something that you've been thinking a lot about, long and hard. By that full moon in Capricorn, it's like you're pulling the plug, or you're making this happen, or you're releasing whatever this is. It's not really given too much about it. Okay, it's going to be different for everybody, but you know what it is because you've been contemplating this change for quite some time. You've been giving a lot of thought to whatever this is. And so I see by that full moon in Capricorn, literally, I can't believe this card came out. Talking about it just blows my mind. But by that full moon in Capricorn, something that you've been thinking about doing or releasing, you're making it happen. And it shakes shit up. So let's see how this month is going to unfold for you, Leo. What does Spirit have to say to you? Leo placements. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do my Leos need to know, look out for, be aware of during the month of June? Any messages for Leo? What do my Leos need to know, look out for, be aware of in June 2024? What do my Leos need to know in the month of June? All right, we got the Knight of Cups coming out. We also have the Knight of Swords. There's some things that you may need to express before you move into this portal, this door, this opening, right? As you're moving forwards, you can't help but look back. Knight of Swords at the bottom. There's some things you'd like to say, or there's some things you or someone would like to express. Let's see, underneath this Knight of Swords, it's also a card of action. Swift movement. There's something about timing here. Knight of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. You feel there's a time. This is a message that came through for Libra as well, and kind of Aries, but mostly Libra. If you got any Libra placements, there's something about like there's a time gap, or you have like a time limit. There's a window of time, and time is ticking. And if there's some things that need to be said before the time runs out. Knight of Cups, talking about your relationships, love, emotions. All right, tell me more. What's going on for Leo? So you do have new love coming in. Maybe that's the timing of you meeting somebody if you're single. What's going on for Leo in the month of June? What are my Leos? 10 of Cups trying to flip out. It didn't. But some of y'all are heading right into a 10 of Cups situation. Okay, tell me more. What's going on for Leo in the month of June? Oh my god, it was meant to be. Literally. Knight of Swords. It was meant to be. Knight of Swords, sorry, Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords. There's some things you'd like to express. Two of Cups at the bottom. There's a gesture to be made. There's an exchange being made. There's some sort of give. You're giving, and there's a receiving. So you hope that someone will receive your message well, or will be open or receptive. This could be something, King of Pentacles underneath. This could be something that you've kept hidden or like locked away or kept to yourself, or you're very private over it, right? He's holding this chest. It's like you've locked something and you kept it to yourself, or it's kind of, again, this strangeness, this thing that you're like, what if people judge me for this thing? Or what if this person like frowns upon me or looks at me in a certain way? Or what if this changes the way they see me or something like that? Right? But if it's the right person for you, it's just going to make them love and appreciate you even more. So talk your shit. Like, say what you gotta say. All right. What do my Leos need to know in the month of June? So there's a lot of important expressions. Look, Four of Swords came out with the Four of Cups reversed. Fours might be important for you. 44. Yeah, there's something about the number 8. We have the 10 of Cups at the bottom. This is where you're able to kind of like express some sort of dissatisfaction, or this is where you're able to express some sort of how would I describe this feeling? Four of Cups in the reverse. It's kind of like, you know, obviously, okay, so upright, look at this. He's blue. He's sad. He's in his feelings. Right? He doesn't quite understand why is this happening, or why do I feel this way, or why am I constantly being rejected, or why is things never work out for me. The reverse version is like, okay, you're moving on from that mindset. You're recognizing, hey, like this, you know, this is happening for my highest good, or you're able to like turn the situation around, like view the positives. But I feel like you're giving it acknowledgement, or what you're expressing is something that you once like locked away or just like shut down or pretended wasn't bothering you. It's like you're finally having the opportunity to like actually reveal some sort of like disappointment, or, and it's not like anything too extreme. It could just be about, let's see, 10 of Cups, 9 of Wands. This is maybe something that you're working through releasing, or it will help you release. This is like maybe to do with your family, or we have the star at the bottom. It's this about like certain wants or needs not being met, or certain expectations that you had that were missed or were not appreciated, or wasn't like, you maybe didn't feel seen or acknowledged. And it's like you are bringing that to, yeah, even the Empress underneath. The Empress in this deck, she's like covering half her face with this little fan. And to me, when I look at this card, like obviously Empress traditional tarot talks about growth and harmony and abundance and love and all that good stuff, all that pleasure, all that good stuff. But it's like there's something that you haven't like expressed underneath that with the Queen of Cups and then the Nine of Swords. Yeah, like you're in your head overthinking, not saying or not expressing, not revealing your emotions here. So this is about you really stepping into more of your authentic path and not dimming your light. And anybody who isn't in full support, I kind of see with the 10 of Cups to this 9 of Wands, kind of clearing out fake energy, or like overgrown situations that aren't bringing value or aren't like producing any fruits, you know? It's just kind of like occupying space, collecting dust. I don't know, y'all. That's what I'm seeing here. So anyways, not as always. I think you're like addressing it or expressing some things that you've kind of like nailed in this coffin, and just try to like close it up and ignore or suppress or like avoid, or it's being brought up for a reason. Like maybe this is something that happened to you a long time ago and you're now just bringing it up. Like if there's like a situation between you and another person, maybe like a month ago, or it could be a year ago, and you're saying like, hey, this thing bothered me, and that person's like, well, why the hell are you bringing this up now? Like so much time has passed. But you know, sometimes it takes a while to muster up the courage or the strength to actually express these things. So those that understand, or those who care about you, they'll give you the space to talk about these things. And if they aren't giving you or allowing you to express these things, then do you really want to have that in your life. Eight of Wands trying to come out. See, there's some things you gotta express. There's some things you gotta reveal. There's some things you gotta get off your chest. Okay, tell me more. What's going on for Leo in June? Okay, Temperance. We also have the Magician. And this fell on top of the Knight of Cups. It's the Page of Cups. Okay, so interesting. There will be a conversation that you have that I think you're initiating here. Your intuition is guiding you towards taking some sort of action. Let's see, High Priestess, Knight of Wands. Yeah, intuition is guiding you towards taking some sort of action that will lead towards this conversation. But yeah, I see you being practical about this, or being more like, I did hear on edge. I don't really know. I don't really getting that energy from the cards. Not really, but the Queen of Swords, she can be a bit more cooler, detached, or even the Queen of Swords, the High Priestess, is kind of like where you're not really revealing too much, or you're not, it's kind of like you don't want it to make it seem like a bigger deal than it is, so you're trying to like, I feel like you're kind of trying to, it feels with this Page of Cups, with this, in this deck specifically, it kind of feels like you're trying to make it smaller than it actually was, or how, you know, it maybe really affected you, but you're trying to just like, oh, no, it was no big deal. It was, you know, it just kind of hurt a little bit, but it wasn't like that big of a deal. Like, but it was. So don't like water down your feelings, y'all. Like, okay, hold on. Queen of Swords, Seven of Swords. Yeah, and the Ace of Pentacles. The Seven of Swords in this deck, it's a bit of a different take as well, where there's more to do with like reflection. This is that casket that you once were trying to like put all these disappointments or things that let you down, like you try to just suppress it, or like put it in like a little box and avoid it, or make it seem smaller than it was, like watering down your feelings. Here it is, but it's wide open. This is the opportunity for you to like address the matter, or address something that you kept hidden, or something that you know, kept to yourself. So let's see, Temperance, Magician, Page of Cups. All right. So I see here, let's clarify that, because this is a conversation that you have to, well, you don't have to, but whoever I'm reading for, you are expressing these things. So let's see what is being said. Okay. Let's first of all, before we, let me look into this Four of Swords. So like, what did you try to just like lock away, put in a box, pretend it never happened? Like, what did you try to just like bury? All right, what did you try to suppress? Let's see this Four of Swords. What did Leo try to like, it's not even hiding. It's not like you try to hide it. You just try to deal with it on your own, or you didn't want to like be a burden or cause some sort of issue. Let's see, Four of Swords. What is Leo, the world? How about the Four of Swords? The Six of Wands. Yeah, you try to deal with this on your own. You try to deal with this in private. I feel like there's a lot of like, we have the Three of Wands at the bottom. I feel like there's a lot of pressure when it comes to certain standards or expectations or roles that people place on you, or expect you to act or behave in a certain way, or to carry yourself in a certain way, or express yourself in a specific, like, you know, there's these certain molds or standards that you have, and so you didn't want to like reveal some sort of vulnerability, so it's like you wanted to just deal with it on your own. Or this is something that has kind of lingered, like there's this pattern here that you put to an end, but like, hold on, Three of Wands, the Sun, and the Fool. By expressing this, or by like, there's some sort of future plan that you're making, or something you thought was out of reach. It's very likely it's happening in the near possible future, y'all. I don't know what the fuck. Okay, that didn't really, I guess it doesn't matter. Whatever it is that you try to bury in the coffin is coming back up. It's not really telling me. It could be family related stuff. It could be about your reputation, your business, your job, your work. Like, either way, it's just something you wanted to put behind you. Okay, so let's just see what is being expressed here at this Page of Cups. What is Leo expressing? Could be dealing with the Sagittarius. Tell me the Page of Cups for Leo. What's sticking out? The Queen of Cups trying to stick out, but it didn't come out. Tell me the Page of Cups for Leo. The Devil. The Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, again, I keep getting this energy of like trying to just deal with this on your own, and but something was consuming you. Or okay, we have the King of Swords. There's something about power, control here. The Wheel of Fortune. What's being expressed? Hold up. What is being expressed here? Seven of Swords. So, again, it's something that you've kept hidden, or lovers. Hidden from a person, or someone kept hidden from you. Lovers and the Ace of Wands. Some sort of desire, some sort of passion, but yet Two of Pentacles, you were going back and forth whether or not to reveal this, or to like light this match, or to spark this flame, or to try something. Queen of Wands and the Five of Cups, because you didn't want to end up getting like disappointed or ignored or like judged. Or so again, Hermit, you just chose the solo path, or you chose to just keep it to yourself, or fuck, man. Okay, so clarifying this Page of Cups, the cards that came out. Devil. Page of Cups to the Devil. This can be this can be where there are certain things that you're saying that are, how do I say this? Because from how I would read this is somebody here who's being manipulative with their words, trying to pull at someone's heartstrings, or trying to create some sort of reaction. Either you're doing that or someone's doing that to you. This feels kind of like Nine of Pentacles too. What the fuck? What are you expressing here? Page of Cups, Devil, and the Nine of Pentacles. Maybe you're really wanting to just like some sort of freedom or independence, or like your King of Swords as well too. This is tricky. Like me trying to put the puzzle pieces together. Sometimes it makes no sense, or to me at least. I'm like trying to, what's the combination? It's like you wanted space, or you wanted your own freedom, but yet you wanted some sort of control or power, or like, what the fuck is this? Some sort of authority? King of Swords? Like, what is this? What is this? And then the Wheel of Fortune, the Seven of Swords. This feels here, okay, I guess depending on what your intentions are going into this conversation, you might want to either watch what you say, because it could blow up in your face. Bro, what the fuck? I don't know. Leo, what the fuck is this? I don't know. Should I look in? I know we're running out of time. Should I look into this Knight of Swords? Because that's another card of like saying, okay, let me like speak my truth. His fucking throat chakra is being highlighted here. A knife going through his throat. So it's like, let me switch decks. Hold on. This is good. This reading, does this, let me know if this makes sense to you. Knight of Swords. Am I reading, like, am I looking at this the wrong way? Someone might be, okay, so maybe what you're expressing, someone might try to make you feel bad for feeling the things that you felt, or someone could be not receptive, or like nonchalant, like they don't care, or they're saying, well, it's your problem, it's your fault. Like maybe if we could read it like that. That's not cool. That's kind of fucked up. Okay, Knight of Swords for Leo. The Queen of Wands. So here you are, you're trying to express, you're trying to be all friendly, all nice, all understanding, like caring, you know, nurturing here. Knight of Swords for Leo. What is Leo expressing? But the Hermit. You're like, okay, I wanted to give you some space, or I've spent a lot of time thinking about this. I've been doing a lot of contemplating on my own. I've realized some things. There's some things that I've realized here, right? The little flashlight he's shining. What did you realize? Five of Wands reversed. Okay, so it's like, this is where you're like, okay, there's some solutions here. I found a way to overcome this, or this problem that we've been dealing with, or if we've been arguing, it's like, hey, like, I want to work this out, or can we compromise, or, okay. Three of Cups and even the Knight of Cups. Like, can we just bring love back into the situation? Like, can we just be okay? Can we just, like, move past this? Can we be all right? Like, can we just get back to the good times? But then we have the Ten of Wands at the bottom, which is saying, like, okay, so this is requiring a lot of strength, a lot of effort from you. But you expressing this isn't easy. 10 of Wands, the 4 of Cups. It kind of feels like it's just being dismissed with the King of Wands and then Justice. Ace of Swords. Here you are, like, speaking your truth. This, again, the moon, around the full moon. You're speaking your truth, but yet it feels like your efforts or your acknowledgement, or like even you may be taking some sort of accountability, or be like, hey, you know, what I did here, maybe that wasn't all right, or maybe I shouldn't have done this, or whatever the fuck. And yet it feels like the effort that you're putting in isn't being acknowledged or seen or appreciated. Or again, it just goes back to the very beginning with the first 2 oracle cards, where it's like, you know, you have this vision and some people just don't get it, or like it doesn't matter, you try to explain it so many different ways, some people just don't want to understand you. So I guess this is just like, okay, well, this is your reading. Like, I have nothing else to really look into. We ran out of time. We're at like 30 some minutes, so I have to leave your reading here. But I guess going back to Temperance and the Magician, you're making peace. Like, you're gonna speak your truth and speak your thoughts, your feelings, regardless of how others may take it or how it may be accepted or rejected. But I see like how you will be at the end of all this is like you're at peace, you feel in harmony, you feel like you did the right thing, like you have no regrets, like something like that. Bruh, Leo, I don't know. Let me know if this makes sense. Maybe come back to this reading later on this month. It might make more sense to you now. But I mean, that's how I try to read it. That's how I try to make sense of the cards. You might want to take some space from whatever this is. I'm just saying. This might be something you might want to distance yourself from. If it's harmful or it's not adding to your life, or it's like making you feel bad, then, you know, maybe that's what you're releasing on this full moon in Capricorn, okay? So yeah, I'm gonna leave your reading here, Leo. I hope this was helpful. I hope that you got something from this reading. If it was, let me know in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info's in the description box down below, and I'll talk to you in your next reading. Bye.